Hi, friends. My name is Lisa Schmidt, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you for joining us at New in the Studio. It's Monday. How's your Monday going? How'd your week start? We were on vacation last week in Bayfield, so kind of interesting that Dave said, yeah, kind of rough getting back to work. And my sister and I went into school today, my classroom, to try to get stuff set up a little bit. You kind of push all the furniture in a corner for the bug. And then, are we good?
No.
Not at all. Okay. All right. Now we're good. Hi, friends. My name is Lisa Schmidt, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And it's Monday. Welcome to New in the Studio. How's your Monday? How's your week starting? I said we were on vacation last week. So we were in Bayfield because my sister flew in from Seattle, and we drove her to Bayfield / Madeline Island. She went and took a class, an art class, all week on Madeline Island, and we hung out in Bayfield, and it was awesome. So, like I told you on Saturday, we saw sea caves, and it was really relaxing. So I said to Dave, "How was work today?" He's like, "Yeah, it's kind of rough getting back." Like, yep, that's why we call it vacation, right? So, and then my sister and I went into my classroom today to kind of get a few things situated. But
Hey, Sandy.
we are good to get going. So this is, I'm going to use a stamp set today called Seasonal Branches. It is in the annual catalog. It's right here, Seasonal Branches. It's new to me. I just got it, and I just thought it was so cute. I saw some cards with it, and I was like, wow, you could do spring and fall, and you could have these berries be um, wintertime, and the flowers be the spring also. And I just thought, oh, so fun. So we're going to I'm going to make two cards. And you know that when I make a card, I like to start with what I call pure stamping, because with pure stamping, where is my little mat? Here it is. With pure stamping, I feel like you get to see just stamping.
Hey, Cheryl.
So we're going to do pure stamping first, and then we will go ahead and do something else. So I am going to snag a little, maybe I'll use this, because I am going to be stamping. We're going to make a sympathy card. I saw this branch and I thought, how fun to have some branches coming down from the top. And so I'm going to use copper clay, and that's one of our new in colors, copper clay. So I think this will work. No, I think it's going to be, I think it'll be cute. So there's a branch, and then I thought maybe like one more branch sort of dangling down this way, like that. And the leaves actually fit perfectly on the branch. So let me just turn my branch this way, because that's how I was thinking of the leaves. These fit just
Hey, Diane.
like
Hey,
that.
Laverne.
So I'll be off, but that's why I want to use this mat. And I was going to stamp those in the same color. And because then I'm going to add a little color to them. So
Paula says she loves copper clay.
Oh, that's awesome. I have not used it that much, but I was like, oh, this is going into fall, that's the perfect time, I think. All right. And I'm going to just turn that so I don't turn this. And I'm going to go one more time with some leaves, yeah, I think so. Yep. One more time. Let's center, trying to get them all. There we go. Okay. Some of them are floating a little bit, but that's okay. Because you know what you do? Well, here's what you do. You just connect it. You just add a little line right there. And then you're the only one who knows that because you did it. So there we go. That's a quick, easy fix. Okay. So we are going to color some of these in some of our, what I would call kind of fall colors. And I'm using our regular markers.
Stampin' Right markers.
Stampin' Right markers, yes. Okay, I saw some of the leaves changing. I was like, do you see that? The leaves are changing. Uh-oh. That means fall's coming. But fall is always a pretty time too. And obviously when school starts, it's going to be fall eventually. So just kind of coloring some of these in pumpkin pie. And then I'm going to use some crushed curry to just sort of, and I don't have to get them all. I just want to add a little bit of fall. That's a big conglomeration of leaves. I'm just going to add some fall color here, there, and over here. And then I also did have cherry cobbler, but I think I'm just going to go with these two. I think that looks good. Yeah, and just a little color. What were you going to say, Dave?
I like some cobbler.
You want cobbler. What kind of cobbler? Blueberry? Cherry?
Cherry.
Oh, cherry cobbler. Ha 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 ha. All right. Well, I'm going to put some right here in the middle where we have that. Add some cherry cobbler. It doesn't look very cherry. It's a little just more dark. But that's okay. Now that we've added it, we will continue to add a little bit more. It's because I went over other colors, right?
Yep.
Yep. That's
Well,
okay.
that's good.
Yep. I think so too. All right. So the other thing I wanted to do is there is a single leaf in this. And there it is. So I kind of didn't point this out, but I want to show you this. Look at all these. I love the font, first off. Get well wishes. You're in my thoughts. Happy birthday. Love. Thanks. Sending an abundance of. Thanks. Sending an abundance of love. I love this. May you feel sheltered in the love that surrounds you. I mean, I just think that's a really sweet saying. And then we've got, like I said, we've got these different flowers and there's some extra. So I'm going to stamp using the bird right now. And I'm just going to stamp a couple leaves down at the bottom here because, you know, they're falling off the tree. Hopefully not yet, but they will be falling off the tree. So I'm just going to put a couple, just a little bit, 3, maybe 4 down here. Oopsie. Go back and grab that one again. There we go. You didn't even know I did that, did you? And maybe one here, like it's falling down. I think that's fine. Okay, so, and I will just add a little bit of color to those also. And we'll make one of those cherry. Still pretty dark. Cherry cobbler is just a dark color. That's okay. And then I'll do 2 in the pumpkin pie. Just to have some of those. I think it's pretty. I love fall. The leaves are just, they become so beautiful. So I was thinking, because this is, there's kind of a lot of space here, I was going to do a big with sympathy. So I am going to do a larger with sympathy. And then still going to use my copper clay. Okay, all of a sudden I was like, is it going to stamp straight? I don't know. So one thing I like to do, and I'll do it on this mat actually, is fine. I like to kind of see if it's going to be straight. So I'm lining up the width with the top of the line. Yes, that's pretty straight. Okay, just checking. Good to know if it's going to go straight or not. All right, so pure stamping, just stamping, no die cutting, no, I'm going to use that one more time. No anything else. All right, so my background color is crushed curry. Make sure I don't have ink on my fingers. So what's going on today, friends? Where are you coming in from? Let us know. I did bring over my bone folder. Hang on. I think I put it in here, knowing I still don't have it over here. But I didn't. Okay. I'll just crease that. All right. And then I'm going to put the copper clay right here behind it. Oops. That was a terrible fold. Part of it is I did not score this. I like to score my paper because then I know I'm getting a good fold.
Sometimes use the edge of a block.
Oh, yeah, that could be. You use an edge of a block sometimes?
Yep.
Oh. You crack me up. You're so funny. All right, let's stick that there.
I don't know why she thinks that's fun.
And put this on here. Isn't that pretty? I just think it's just kind of pretty. And then inside, I guess we're not quite inside yet. And I did see one more leaf that was loose as a goose. This one right here, I thought is a little bit, is not attached. There we go. The other thing we could do if we want to is we could add, I kind of went with copper clay because I had this new copper clay ribbon, but I don't think we need to. I was thinking I'm just going to look just a little, but I don't think so. I think it looks simple and nice just like that. So we're going to go ahead on the inside, though. I'm going to stamp this phrase, may you feel sheltered in the love that surrounds you. I think that is just perfect for a sympathy card. And I'm going to clean this before I try to take it off, because otherwise it's going to end up all over my fingers. And this sympathy rather, comes from Kindest Expressions. And I have to tell you, I love this because they're all so big. They're nice, big sentiments. And so, like with this one, I didn't have to mat it. It fits perfectly right there. Except it's completely stuck to the block. What's happening here? Ugh. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to use this one. This is that one I just said, that sentiment. I think that's a sweet sentiment. Because it is photopolymer, I will use my mat there, and we'll just pop that there like that. And then, you know what else it needs inside, right? It needs like 3 leaves.
A few leaves.
Few leaves. Maybe one like this. Off the paper is always good. Maybe one the other direction. And I'm going to add like 2 more down here, or 1 more. Maybe 1 more. 5. I like odd numbers, so there we go. And of course, then I'm going to give them a little bit of color. Just super quick here. Not a lot, just some. I'll do this one too. So, I mean, you can see I'm not coloring it purposely. I'm just, add a little color. So,
A little splash of color.
Yep, I think that looks good. Just like that. Let's put that one inside. Make sure my fingers are somewhat clean. And we'll grab this and put that inside here. So, oops, my paper's too big. That's because I forgot. I don't seem to have, oh yes I do, paper cutter. Yes I do. I'm going to cut it on this side because I forgot that since this one's in, this one has to go in a 1/4 inch more, right? So there's a 1/4 inch on that side. We'll do a 1/4 inch on this, or 1/8 of an inch, I guess, because you have to end up. There we go. And then up and down. Let's take some off here. Whoopsie. I'm just going to take a little bit off. It'll be fine. And I bet it's going to be just perfect. There we go. There we go. Because you can always go all the way up to the edge because you can't really see that. So isn't that pretty? I think it's very pretty. And I think it could also, you could add some little bit of Wink of Stella maybe, or, I think it's a sympathy card. I don't want to be too flashy too much. So may you feel sheltered in the love that surrounds you. I think it's pretty. All right, friends. Dave has something he wants to tell us. So I'll let him go, and then I'm going to make 1 more card for you.
All right. So one of the things we have coming up is we are offering an open house at the Refuge Little Falls.
Whoop, whoop.
You hear us talk about the Refuge all the time. We absolutely love it there. It's been described as magical, peaceful, energizing, so many words. But you have a chance to come up and visit us at the Refuge Little Falls. September 2nd, Saturday, we're going to be holding an open house from 10 until 4. So stop by anytime. We're going to have, obviously, tours of the Refuge. We'll also have a couple of craft projects, of course, some fun, tasty snacks, and you just get to see this place that we talk about so often on the broadcast. So if you could just let us know if you're coming, send us a message, smoke signal, however you want to do that. You can send it to our regular Stampin' Up! Email address or info@therefugelittlefalls.com and let us know that you can come.
But also, you can just come.
Yeah, you can just show up.
I don't want somebody to think they can't come if they didn't
We'll always
RSVP.
be ready for more people.
Always.
Always room for more. So that is coming up, like I said, September 2nd, anytime between 10 and 4.
Sounds good. Anything else?
That's it.
That's
right
it.
now.
I hope you guys can come. The Refuge is just beautiful, and so I really hope that you can come. All right. So my next card that I want to show you, of course, this time I'm going to die cut because this one we did some pure stamping. So the next one I'm going to do some die cutting. This designer series paper is from One Horse Open Sleigh, and I have to say I don't like it. I don't like the perspective of the birch from the top, but I do like the stripes on the back. So I am going to go ahead and use those in lots of cards because I'm not going to use the birch because I don't care for it. So I have thick white cardstock right here, just scored in half. So our standard 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. And I cut this at 2 inches, so 2 by 5 1/2. And I'm just going to pop that right in the middle because I was like, oh, I am going to use this background. Now, some of you might like that birch, but I don't know. I just don't care for it. So I'm just going to pop that right in there. Okay.
Laverne said she'd like to come to the open house.
Oh,
Laverne,
please
do. If you want to come that weekend, you could stay the whole weekend because you'll be coming all the way from California. We for sure can make room for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Come on down. Okay, this time we are going to stamp our branch. I was thinking I'm going to stamp it in black. We are going to die cut out the branch because we're going to build on top of, sorry, I jumped ahead. That's all right. Let's go ahead and stamp it. So I'm going to stamp my branch. Just put my finger in the ink. I would like my mat again, my pad, so that it stamps really well. I'm just going to do one branch, and then I am going to stamp the bird. So this little bird is super cute. Let me take my little leaf off there.
Oh, good. Sandy's going to come with Kathy and Kathy.
Oh, yay. Yay. And I did get Kathy a catalog, Sandy. Thank you for letting me know. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And then, I didn't even show you all these dies, but I'm going to go ahead.
Don't worry. The bird's in a random place, but he's going to be cut.
We are going to, yeah, I'm going to die cut all these. I'm going to color first and then die cut. And then I'm going to stamp my leaves in my Memento Black right here because that is also, they're all going to get die cut out. Okay. Oh, I forgot green. Can you grab me a green marker? Preferably a Stampin' Blend, please. So I like to color before I die cut because then I've got some space here. So this is lemon. Oh, this is Light Daffodil Delight. I thought it was Lemon Lolly. I really like Lemon Lolly. So this is Light Daffodil Delight. I will be using Lemon Lolly. So we'll do his little tummy like that. Thanks, love. And this one is Dark Balmy Blue. So I'm going to do his feathers in this. Obviously, I wanted to use a blue to tie it in with what my card is. I just think that's really cute. And then I'm going to grab one of the colors that I just used in my other card and just add a little dark beak right there. There we go. Okay, and then for these leaves, I am going to make them. I'm going to go with Light Mossy Meadow. So I'm going to, again, these are, I was talking to somebody the other day, okay, Stampin' Up! Person here, and she said she doesn't use the Stampin' Blends. I almost stopped breathing, like, the world did stop spinning for a moment. I love them. Love. Do you notice from the leaves I colored last time, you can see these, it really covers the whole leaf. So I just think it's just easier to color. What were you going to say, Dave?
Lines.
You don't see the lines. Someone said they felt like they didn't have as much control, but I love it. Love it. So almost done here, and then we'll die cut these and put them on. All right. I wonder if I do a little yellow on top of this green, if it will give it a little bit lighter color on some of our leaves. Because it's kind of fun to have different colors, right? Dave's like, no, I don't think so. All right, I'm going to try it right there. How about that? I'm going to try it on the side and see with our Light Daffodil Delight and see if it, oh yeah, see it lightens it up a little bit. All right, so I'm going to color some of these in yellow, see if we can get a little bit doesn't really make a difference. Okay, that's all right. Okay, so let's go ahead and die cut out these 3 things. Let me show you these dies. Are you ready?
That's a lot of dies.
There's a lot of dies. So I'm going to obviously die cut out this branch. You can tell I have not pulled them off yet. I'm going to die cut out the branch, but you can also just die cut the branch and not stamp it, both of them. So that's kind of a handy thing. Same with the leaves. You could die cut them without stamping, just die cut the leaf on paper, and same with the flowers. There's also an apple. I don't know if you noticed the apple, but we're going to use the bird. And then, my goodness, they are stuck on well. There we go. And then we're going to use the leaves like that. So let's die cut out all of that using our mini boss. Mini boss. I'm going to need to actually cut this in half because it does not fit. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just my plates. Here are my plates. If you haven't used the mini boss, they do. The plates are all numbered, which is super handy because then you just put that on the bottom. 221 like that. It also comes with this one, which is used with folders for embossing folders, and another one for different embossing folders. So you've got two different thicknesses there. You can see
if it's
that.
the 3D embossing folder,
Correct.
If it's just a regular embossing folder.
Thank you for clarifying. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and cut out this little branch. Here we go. I'm going to grab a Post-it note because it's pretty specific, meaning it's pretty tight. The image is right there, so I don't want to. Someday maybe we'll get our magnetic one back. There we go. I want to be able to see all the branches through the opening there. There we go. I think that's close enough. I'm just going to stick that on there. Thank you. And run it through.
Need your other number 2.
Yeah, I think I didn't do
It's
that.
right there.
It is right there. It is right here. 1, 2, and 2. Oops. There we go. 1, 2, and 2. There we go. All right. You know why I'm hesitating? Because this one has a mark in it already. This one doesn't have any. So I was like, well, maybe we'll keep that one clean. All right, here we go. Running it through. And so here's our branch. That works. Okay, and then we'll run through our bird and our leaves at the same time. This way. There. Okay, so I got my leaves. That's good. I'm going to stick that on like that. Then I'm going to put my little bird on. I mean, I love that I can die cut things out, right? I mean, it's really pretty. Gives it an extra dimension because obviously I will pop these up from the card. Takes a little bit more time. It's also a little bit more artistic. I don't know. But like I showed you, you could do pure stamping also, and it still looks, uh-oh, my bird moved. The leaves are fine, but the bird moved. Did you see that pop off? You did? Or you didn't?
I did.
You did. Okay, so there's our leaves. Oops. Yep, the leaves are fine, but I did see the bird move, so I was like, wait, stop the train. All right, so what'd you guys do today? How's your Monday going? Good start to your week? What's happening? Any last vacations this summer? We just had ours. The vacation was so fun. Okay. Oh, well. I'm just going to see this. It will die cut. It makes a mark, and it is okay. It doesn't change anything. And there's our little bird. Okay. All good. Put that over there. I usually die cut things ahead of time, but sometimes I think it's kind of helpful for you to see what I'm doing. So there's our bird. All right. So set that aside, and we will assemble our card. Here's our card. So originally I was thinking I was going to have this be my background, and this, which is this is obviously from our Stylish Shapes. You know, I use these all the time. So these are both cut out of Stylish Shapes. And then I was thinking, I think that is too small. So it just maybe felt a little, a little too small. So instead, I used the Stylish Shapes for the white. And then for the Night of Navy behind it, I just cut a square. So let's go ahead and attach all this, and then we can start building our cute little focal point. So I'm going to do it like that. put it off to the side a little bit because I am going to put something else right there. And I'm going to glue the branch directly on. That's a little hard to pop. Oops, let's go ahead and stick this on. It's a little hard to pop up because it's so thin, unless you, I don't know. I'm just not going to pop that up. It's a little bit too, but I am going to use this so I don't get glue all over. And I folded it because remember we used it for, we have ink on the other side. Remember that? So let's go ahead and just put a little bit of glue on there. Good enough. And there's our branch. So I'm going to have my branch kind of going. Let me think for a second. My bird is going to sit on it. The leaves, I must have the branch going up because I want to put words down here. So I'm going to put it like that. Okay. My bird for sure is going to pop up, but I think I should put the leaves on first. The random one goes up higher, I think is the way. Maybe not. How does it go here? Oh, like that. Yes, like that. Okay, let's pop these up because we can and because they're pretty. Let's go ahead and pop those up, give it some dimension. I am going to use the smaller ones. I wondered. I hesitated for a second and I thought, oh no, I think the big one fits. And then I decided, no, it definitely doesn't fit. So who is ready for fall? Is anyone ready for fall?
How can we be ready? It's going to be 100 degrees this week.
Oh my gosh. Okay, fair enough. So maybe that makes you more ready for fall if it's going to be that warm. We were actually cold in Bayfield. One night it was 52. That was chilly, but that's okay. All right, this one stuck. So we'll just grab another one. There we go. All right, is anyone telling us what any other plans this summer?
Everyone's real quiet.
Everyone's quiet. Okay, how about what is, if you've gotten your mini catalog, what are you liking in it? I gotta figure out again how this fits. Oh, there it goes like that, right? Yes, yep. I think that all fits like that. Okay, so there's my leaves. And for sure, we're gonna pop up this beauty. Laverne, would you call that a fat bird? I don't think he's so fat, actually. All right, pop this up. Yeah, I think the other one would have been too small, but isn't he pretty just sitting right on that? So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna move all this out of our way. The last thing I want to do is I want to, and I did pre-die cut out this, I want to use Lemon Lolly. Ooh, that's kind of big. Harumph. I might not use it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll just use this. All right. I want to stamp, I thought, this, well, the Get Well Wishes from here, I think is really sweet. Also, from this one, this is our season of chick. This is the one Dave hoped it would go away because I can never say it. What is it? Chic. Anyway, so this one has I'm Here For You, which I think is also sweet. But I think I'm going to use that Get Well because it's in the same set and it's cool. I like it.
Okay, Laverne, 432.20.
What's that?
Airfare.
Oh, oof. Eric Clapton, The Next Day, Missouri. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. All right, and I'm going to stamp this in Night of Navy. So I don't know. You know what? I was going to do this, but I don't like how big that is. And I think I might just stamp it down here. I don't think we need anything. So I'm just going to pop that right there.
Yep. Got a lot going on.
Yep. I think it looks really pretty just like that. The other thing I did have, and I may or may not use, I don't know, is the adhesive solid back gems. I kind of wanted to use these blue ones, thinking down here. But now again, looking at it, I'm like, I think it's enough. I was going to put 3 little ones down here somewhere, down here. I think I'm good. What do you think, Dave?
I would go with 3 of the copper across the bottom of the white square.
I didn't use any copper in this.
No, okay. Blue isn't quite right then.
Yellow?
No.
Okay. Right here?
In a row across the bottom of the...
Here?
No.
Here?
Yep.
Where do you want it? Here? Here? Right here. Okay. All right, we'll try it. You want copper? We'll do copper.
I like copper.
I know. Me too. It's pretty. I had been thinking blue, but that's okay. Yeah, I like it. Oops. I like it in a
I'll make it
line better.
straight.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Yeah, I like that too. Thanks, Dave. So, obviously, taking it up several notches from pure stamping, but both are beautiful. Both are beautiful, I think. So,
So
go ahead.
we have some other things going on that I thought I would mention while we're here.
Sure.
So we have coming up, let my screen change. There we go. Right now, you can order Jumpstart for Christmas because, we all know Christmas cards, we want to get them out, and sometimes it just takes a little longer than we think. So this year, get started early. Sign up for Jumpstart for Christmas. You'll get all the supplies to make 12 cards. You get to choose 3 of the designs. You make 4 each of those 3 designs. You'll get the instructions, a tutorial, everything you need to do that. And you can order just the class. We will send you everything I just described for $25. Or if you want to add in the stamp set that we used for the sentiments and all the cards you'll be making, then it's just $50 with the Brightest Glow stamp set. Now, great bonus for you. We will send you all the materials for making 3 of the designs, but we're going to send you all of the instructions and the video for all 7 designs. So that's a huge bonus. If you want to make those on your own, definitely you can do that. But sign up for Jumpstart for Christmas. The other thing, as we said, we have coming up Sweets in Season. Sweets in Season is our virtual event featuring your 4 favorite creativity coaches. We join with our friends Amy, Tracy, and the other Lisa. It happens on September 30th from 10 until 1. We will be featuring 4 different sweets from the new catalog. You will get supplies to make a project from each of those. You also, if you elect to, can add on additional bonus classes. We will send you video tutorial instructions, all the materials, and you can do up to 4 more. That registration is live now. As with everything, go to thestamperstudio.com. You can click and sign up for any of the things that we're talking about. And then finally, we do have coming up another opportunity to come to the refuge.
Whoop, whoop.
In September, our hosted retreat, which, as you know, when you come to a hosted retreat, you bring all your craft supplies. We will take care of everything else.
And we will pamper you. You will leave so excited to have come.
You will get gifts. We supply all of your meals. You get your dedicated craft space, your own personal 5-foot table, your drink holder, all the supplies that are in the studio. You get to stay with us in the refuge all weekend. And because September, we have so many of our Stampin' Up! Family coming, we are doing not just a make and take, which is what we normally do. For the September hosted weekend, you will actually get a whole 6x6 one-sheet wonder class as a part of your registration. So, like I said, go to thestamperstudio.com, click on Hosted Retreat to sign up for that one.
How can you resist him? How can you resist that cute man? All right. I wanted to show you, let's see, I was thinking, 2 things I wanted to say. Just wanted to point out again how many stamp sets are in here. There are 18 stamps and then even more of the dies. So we will explore this again because I want to make something with apples. I saw Cheryl say her grandkids picked apples. How fun is that? I did want to, this is what I was thinking. If you have not received the mini catalog, this one, September to December, you want to make sure to let us know because I think most people have received them by now. So if I didn't order one for you for whatever reason, you just let me know and I'll get one in your hands. I do want to point out that this is gorgeous. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. So you are going to be wowed by all the fantastic things that are in this beautiful catalog. So,
and what's the name of the set again?
The set that I used tonight?
Yep.
Seasonal Branches. Seasonal Branches. All right, friends. You've not received it yet, Laverne. Okay, I'll take a double check. And I'll double check on that and make sure that I'm sure I sent one to you, but I'll double check. So that's what I have for you, these beautiful cards. And I hope that you enjoy the week. It's going to be really hot if you live in Minnesota. What did it say? Like 103 with 100 heat index? I mean, what's that?
110, 115.
Oh my goodness. We were going to have pizza with the pizza oven tomorrow. We're like, yeah, no. Dave's like, I
Inside.
cannot do that. So yeah, inside with air conditioning. Anyway, and Kim's still here. My sister's still here until Wednesday. So that's very fun as well. I look forward to seeing you on a Saturday. And I'm going to be using the little truck. I can't remember the name of it. One horse open sleigh, the truck. Anyway, I will see you on Saturday. And until then, happy stamping.